Hey everybody, it's time for the monthly reading again, and this time I would like to give one of my subscribers a complex horoscope tarot reading, which means that I will analyze your birth chart if you're chosen, and I will draw tarot cards to get clarification on certain aspects of your chart. So I hope that you will enjoy this. And if you want a reading like this and you want to make sure that you get it, you can get in touch with me via email. My email address is in the description box. Or you can go to my Patreon page and you can choose a reading there in exchange for your support. I will do a reading for you. And there are various types of readings. And the other thing that I think is great about Patreon is that even the smallest amount of donation, of monthly donation, because it's supposed to be like a salary for the artist, so even the smallest amount will provide you with an access to my Patreon exclusive videos, which I have done a few of. Haven't uploaded them yet, but they are coming, and all the videos that I upload to my YouTube channel are uploaded to Patreon earlier, a few days earlier. So that's one of the benefits if you choose to support me. But there are lots of other things, so if you want to, you can check it out. And I would like to thank all of you for your support, be it financial or verbal or emotional. It really means a lot to me that you're here, and these readings, I really like to give them. So I've been planning on doing hangouts where people can ask anything from me from the cards, and I can give feedback real time. So I've been planning on doing one of those events. So I'm still thinking about it. I'm not sure how it works in the technical side of it, but I will figure it out and I will let you know. Without further ado, let's see who gets the horoscope tarot reading this month. Oops, and we have somebody who's jumped out. And it's Vina Devi, and I'm really happy that she got chosen this time because she's one of my earliest and most devoted subscribers and supporters. So I'm really happy to see her name pop up here, because she really deserves a reading. But I didn't want to play favorites with her, but I knew she would come up eventually because she's been here from the beginning. So Vina, we will get to your reading in a short while, and to the others, you can watch the reading as well. I hope you will be able to enjoy it and you will like it. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't have a profound understanding of birth charts, but I know a few things. So excuse me if some experienced astrologers will find little hiccups in my interpretations. Feel free to correct me. And okay, so let's get ready. So this reading is for you, Vina Devi. It's your birth chart right here. I have used a calculator to see all the planets and how they form in your chart. And what we're going to do is, well, first I would like to explain that I am not an expert astrologer, before anyone misunderstands. I am only an enthusiast of all things esoteric, so I have a basic understanding of the signs and the planets and the houses and stuff like that, but I don't really have a detailed knowledge of everything that is to be found in the birth chart. However, I think this reading is going to be unique in that I will combine what I know about your birth chart with tarot cards, so you will get a reading based on your birth chart and certain elements of your chart. Well, first off, let's look at how the planets are aligned. There are different patterns, and I like to look at that first. And yours are pretty evenly spread out. Some people have all their planets in here, some people have them in the opposite corners. There are lots of possibilities. Yours is called the locomotive, like I said, and it indicates that you value harmony a lot. And it is no surprise to me, because over the months that we've been corresponding on Facebook, I've got to know you a little bit, and I understand that you are somebody who appreciates balance a lot and beauty in life, and these things are very clearly reflected in your chart. And even if I didn't know you at all, I think I would be able to infer certain things. So the locomotive can indicate that you are a little bit too predictable sometimes. So there's a lot of balance, like I said, a lot of harmony, and you are interested in creating a life that is devoid of extremes like obsessions, addictions, extreme people, extreme circumstances. So your main goal is to secure an environment that helps you focus, because there's a lot of determination, a lot of clarity that you are striving towards. And that is not only reflected in the planetary patterns, but in your sun sign, your rising sign. Sun sign Aquarius is here. This is the symbol of the sun, and your rising sign here, which is Libra. I don't know if you have already known that. And I'm going to analyze your moon sign as well, which is Pisces. And so all of this tells me that you are a very, very gentle person who can be diplomatic to the point of being a little too defensive and oversensitive at times. You are prone to withdrawing to your shell a little bit. But we're going to talk about that later. So let's, I will just shuffle the cards a little bit, and we're going to draw 4 cards, one for each of the mentioned aspects of your chart. So one for the pattern, the overall pattern of your chart, the locomotive pattern, and then we're going to understand something new about your sun sign. I'm sure you have already known that you are Aquarius, but we're going to learn something new about it, and we'll take a look at your rising sign Libra and your moon in Pisces as well. So let's start with the locomotive, the harmony that is so typical of you. This desire for moderation, which may be a little bit on the impossible side sometimes, knowing that life is chaotic inherently. So we're going to look for a message regarding that. And here we go. I'm going to shuffle the cards and spread them out again after we have discussed this card. So let's see about the locomotive. All right. We have the world, and the world is in reverse here, which tells me that this desire that we talked about to create your own structure, to find your own harmony in the universe, is sometimes met with a lot of opposition from the outside world. The world, when it's upright, indicates that you are well connected with the source of your being, or the surroundings, that the circumstances that are around you and the people around you. And when you have it in reverse, it means that there is a sense of stubbornness. So I feel that there is something a little defiant in this order, in this harmony that you want to establish in your life, and sometimes it goes against the natural processes of society, of those around you, of people you know, and so they might find you a little bit quirky, and that makes sense because Aquarius, as it is a very unusual sign. It's the most special sign in the sense that they always like to go after their own head. They like to decide for themselves what to believe and what not to believe. So there's that. And for now, I don't see this as a bad thing. I don't think that this suggests that this is something that's causing you any harm or any suffering. It's just the way you are. It's just how you learned to navigate in your life. So let's move on to Aquarius, your sun sign, which I have already talked a little bit about. Aquarius is one of those signs that is very socially aware. Aquarius is always interested in finding the best solution for everybody, very inclusive, very friendly, enjoys company, and likes to share ideas. Aquarius, of course, is an air sign, and its air signs are related astrologically to the, symbolically to thinking and ideas and concepts and all things that are theoretical. So there's an interest in social sciences, in theories, in belief systems, stuff like that, which is very typical of Aquariuses, or Aquarians, I think is how you say it. So let's see what your sun sign suggests to the cards. So what the cards have to say about that to you right now. Okay. And we have the Wheel of Chance, and it is upright, so it suggests that something fateful, something that is, it can be considered karmic, it can be called that, I guess, but something that is very deeply rooted in your existence, in your soul. Some event is about to happen, and I don't want to specify, but I think we both understand what this relates to right now in your life. There is an important life-changing event going on, or it has been happening. And the Wheel of Chance suggests that upright that it's time for a positive change. So this is a very good sign, actually. And the fact that it's related to your sun sign. The sun sign is how you experience yourself, how you understand yourself, what you believe yourself to be. And the Wheel of Chance here indicates that you will have a rapid, quick transformation, a revelation of some sort regarding who you are, and it will be based in this life event. So you will gain a new perspective that is very powerful, and it's for the better of your future, the better of your to better yourself, your personality, your life. It's here to improve you as you are. And so this is the card of the unexpected, that is unexpected to you, but when people look at your life from the outside, they might think that it's not that surprising, but it's something that seems very out of the blue to you. And Aquarius, I would like to say a few more things about Aquarians. Like I said, there's this very strong sense of community and communality. So I get the sense that the way you have structured your life so far is going to have to change a little bit. So you will have to discard a lot of this self-imposed isolation and these regulations that you found necessary to govern your life. You will have to re-evaluate them, and you will be forced to do that soon. And it's going to be a very beneficial thing. And it will have to do with how you relate to those around you, how you sense yourself as a social being, how you are in your community, your family, whatever it is, your friends, whatever it means to you, your social environment. And now I would like to hear about your rising star, your rising sign, and your rising star. Whatever. So we have a Libra for your rising sign. And it tells me that you are somebody who's very strongly drawn to beauty. Libra is of course ruled by Venus, and Venus is the planet of beauty and aesthetics. So I think that is pretty self-explanatory. And many people say that those who were born with a Libra rising, they are generally more beautiful or more good-looking than the rest of us. So there's something for you to think about. But I think it's more important to look at the aspects of Libra that are more spiritual, because this is what's really important here. This is why we're here. And so we have this jumping card, the King of Cups. Sorry, the King of Cups. I don't know why, but I keep wanting to say Queen. I guess it's because we talked about the Queen of Cups and how it's one of the best cards in the deck. But this is the King of Cups, and that is important and relevant. That it's not the Queen, it's the King. And I wrote down a little text from somebody called Elias Lonsdale. He has a book on degrees in birth charts. So he's written these short musings on different degrees and how they relate to the sun signs. And when I read it, I felt very strongly that I should share it with you, because it highlights an aspect of Libra and the Libra personality that is not very often talked about, although it's very essential to Libra. There is a very strong element of shamanistic power, clairvoyance, and just progressive thinking in Libra. And so this quote is going to be about that. So let me just read that to you. When the multisensory faculties are fully in place, worlds open, time stretches, the wonder is born. There had been something missing, something vital forgotten. You are called up to make the difference, living on the threshold, more magical than can be thought or kept track of. A rapture of multi-dimensional discovery. Release into the infinite. You cross over and are never the same, seeing what truly is in all of its glory, and coming in fullness of time to claim the timeless ways once again on the next spiral. The rarest of natures is peeking out from behind a picture book and manifesting in ordinary life with extraordinary clarity. So this is about a revelation that is about to come to you, and the rising sign represents the mask that you are wearing, the way you deal with the world on a daily basis. It's how you cope with life, really. It's what you do to communicate your reality to others. And Libra is a very diplomatic, very gentle, very just somebody who's looking for peace and the lack of disturbance. So there is not a lot of conflict in your life. You're not a troublemaker, I have to tell you that. And I guess you already know that more well. So this quote, I think, was about you finding a breakthrough experience through recalibrating your own responsibilities. The kings are always about responsibilities. Well, everybody wants to be a boss, and when you are an employee, you sometimes envy the boss, but somebody who's the head or the leader of some organization or a situation even has a lot of responsibility, a lot of weight on their shoulders. And the different kings in different suits handle this responsibility differently. And the King of Cups is here to inform you that you are on the right track when you make decisions based on emotional truths. So the way you perceive the world emotionally. And I have the feeling that it stems from your moon in Pisces. The moon, of course, so I will just draw the card for your moon in Pisces while I explain what it is. So the moon sign is about your emotions and how you relate to those who are closest to you, your personal relationships, your family connections, and your emotional being, basically. And so the moon is about the feminine, and yeah, so moon in Pisces indicates oversensitivity, and as Pisces is a water sign, I would say that it indicates that you can be very empathetic and clairvoyant as well. You have psychic abilities. You can almost telepathically sense the needs of others, and you are more than happy to cater to their needs because you are so kind-hearted, and that can sometimes make you a victim as well. But let's see if that is true in this case. Alright, so we have the 10 of Cups, and I'm starting to see the theme here. All of this reading was about community and family and a group of people acting as an entity. And the most important message that I can give you is right here, coming from your moon in Pisces. It's the 10 of Cups, and it's the ultimate emotionally inclusive card. It indicates that you have reached a point where you need to think about embracing the world as it is. But it has to come not from practical understanding, not from the logical side of yourself, which is very strong, by the way, being an Aquarian. But it has to come from your infinite sensibility and generosity that is your moon in Pisces. Pisces is the most universal sign in my understanding, and the moon in Pisces can represent that feeling of cosmic or universal love. That is, I think it's very primal to the human experience, even though we sometimes tend to emphasize the bad things. It is what makes us human, I believe that. And this card also speaks to a lot of luck in this area, so you will have very good emotional experiences very soon. And so this will be an absolute emotional opening that might challenge your idea of the world as it has been so far. So maybe the harmony that you have built will be spinning a little bit, and it will be restructured, and you will find yourself in a position where you need to be the mature one, the eye of the storm, the person who is the calmest and the most responsible. But it's all good because it's coming from your desire to become more fully engaged with your emotions and the emotions of those around you. So there's this beautiful, purifying, clarifying experience that is based in love and pure spiritual emotions. So that's pretty beautiful, I think, and I can almost sense all these beautiful vibrations that are spreading from these cards. So to those of you who want a reading like this, please write me an email. You will find my email address in the description box, or check out my Patreon page where you will find this reading and many other types of readings which you can get in return for your contribution to my channel. I wish everybody good luck, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.